today's New Economy, look at one entrepreneur's big idea to have portable inflatable movie screens as a lead up to the Toronto International Film Festival. The screens were part of the summer outdoor screening series. And joining us now is the man behind the idea of Freshaircinema. Jason Bashnick joins us. Hi, Jason.
Hello, Jacqueline.
So tell us about these giant inflatable theater on the go, as it were, movie screens. They're pretty interesting. We're going to roll some video so people can get a sense of what it is that you provide. And tell us, I mean, these are screens that you inflate and they just pop up. How does it work?
Absolutely. Our screens are the inflatable concept. So really, at the end of the day, all we have to do is, we can turn any park or parking lot into a custom-made drive-in or open-air cinema. We roll in and we set our screens up, and within an hour to an hour and a half, we've turned that park or parking lot into a custom-made drive-in theater.
Okay, so how did you get the idea? You're not the inventor. You actually saw something like this when you were traveling abroad.
Absolutely. I didn't invent the screen. The screen concept came out of Europe to begin with, about 10 or 15 years ago, and I saw the idea when I was going to school down in Australia as part of my business degree, and I just went as a spectator and absolutely fell in love with the idea and wondered why we never had this concept back in Canada. So I came back to Canada and started a job, and eventually, wasn't satisfied with what I was doing there, and decided that I wanted to do something on my own, and had remembered this concept from back in Australia, and just sort of ran with it from there.
Okay, and here you are providing this outdoor summer series for screening in the lead up to the Film Fest. What was the reaction to this like?
Sorry, what was that?
So you were providing some of these screens. There was movies being shown in the lead up to the film festival, is that right, for this outdoor series that was being held?
That's right. Yeah, we had worked in conjunction with the Toronto Entertainment District Business Improvement Association, as well as TIFF, to hold a 10-night outdoor movie series in Metro Square in downtown Toronto. And it was started on June 30th and was running every Wednesday until September 1st. It was sort of a lead-in into TIFF.
Yeah, and the reaction to it?
Oh, people loved it. Obviously, when we started out the series, it took a little while to gain some ground, and attendance grew over the 10 weeks. And yeah, by the end, we were getting crowds of 1,000 plus people.
Okay, so I want to ask you though, at what point did you know this is a great idea? I can make a go. This is a viable business, and I ask you that because for us in the media, for years we've been talking about how audiences are declining in traditional movie theaters, how many theaters are struggling. Those old-fashioned drive-ins are all but gone, if there even is one in existence still. But you saw an opportunity. What did you see?
We started our company is going into our 5th year. When we first started up. I mean, that first season that we were operating, we did about 30 shows, I believe, that summer. And this past summer, we've hosted over 400 plus outdoor movie events across Canada. So it didn't take me more than 2 weeks to figure out that there was something there, and that something was going to stick, and that this was here to stay. People still love movies, and they still love going to the drive-ins. It's just my thoughts are that drive-ins just can't sustain themselves in a single market, but here we can come in and turn any park or parking lot into a custom-made drive-in theater in a matter of hours, right? And
so the majority of your clients are who? Because you mentioned, business has been good. You're expecting to even double in the short term. So who are the people that want these pop-up theaters?
You name it. It can be anything from the local municipality. We do a lot of private events. A lot of business improvement associations who are trying to draw people into their communities, community centers, schools, churches, corporate events, client appreciation, staff appreciation, car dealerships. They'll hire us and bring us out to do some sort of promotional event. Shopping centers, turn their parking lots into drive-in theaters as promotional events as well. The list goes on and on and on.
Sounds endless.
People still love movies. Yeah.
So what's next? Do you
Absolutely.
Provide inflatable chairs, inflatable popcorn stands to go with it all, or what?
We don't do that. We're just an equipment rental company at the end of the day. But we do. There's some vision there. We want to start doing some 3D events next summer. Big screen video gaming is a big aspect. Kids just love to come out and play Guitar Hero on a 3-story inflatable movie screen. There's some stuff out there that we're looking at, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
We're out of time. Just quickly, your best advice to any budding young entrepreneur is?
Go for it. Don't sit in that job. If you're not happy and you want to make a move, then definitely do it. It was the best decision of my life to quit what I was doing and start off on my own. And you're going to go through some struggles at first and some sacrifices, but at the end of the day, it's all going to pay off for you.
Yeah, well, it's a novel idea, interesting story. Jason Bashnick with Fresh Air Cinemas. Thanks, we appreciate it.
Thanks, Jacqueline.